These $20 Koss headphones are my favorite headphones. I use these when I run, hike, backpack, fast pack, any outdoor activity, even when I'm inside, even if I'm in an urban environment, I always use these. I love them. I love these more than any of my other headphones. And I have, a bunch of Bluetooth headphones, and other in-ear headphones that are wired, but I still always gravitate to these. Now, before I explain why, I want to go over a few scenarios, and I'm sure some of you have either experienced all of these or at least some. You're walking in the woods, listening to music, you turn your head and pop, your earbud falls out. You've upgraded your earbuds. These new earbuds have a loop around them that go around your ear. This gives it a very secure fit. However, they're just not comfortable. After using them for an extended period of time, the insides of your ear start to hurt. Forget the wires, let's try out Bluetooth earbuds. You jam into your favorite song, and then you notice they die. They're out of battery. But for those who are on top of their charging, how about this? You're listening to your Bluetooth headphones, scratch your head, and it falls. And if you're lucky, you can find it and just pick it right back up. If not, you probably lost it forever. For this last scenario, you're walking down the trail, listening to music. Someone behind you is trying to get your attention. Hey, Alex, there's a bear up ahead. There's a bear! No! Obviously, this is a very extreme example, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to convey. These solve all of those issues. However, there are some cons with them, but I'll first go over the pros. Starting with the fit. To get them on the ear, all you have to do is just slide your ear through these hooks. It's very simple to do. This fit is also very secure. Compared to a normal headphone, in-ear headphone, you can see, let me just do a super scientific test. I'll hold both of these together and tug. Yeah, see, this one came out first. Now, if I compare that again to the in-ear headphone with the wire over it, this is more secure of a fit. There you go. This one wins out. However, it has other issues. And that other issue is letting in outside sound. These, because they're not inside your ear and the backs of them are open, a lot of the outside sound can come through the headphones and you can hear your surroundings. Now, for some people, this might be an issue. Some people might want noise canceling headphones. I could see that for a runner, they don't want to hear, maybe you're running on like a bike trail and there's like a road nearby and you don't want to hear the road. That's totally understandable. However, I believe, for me at least, I want to be able to hear my surroundings, no matter how annoying it is, just because of safety. And due to the construction of these, I can hear pretty much everything around me. For you audiophiles out there, these also sound amazing. The highs are crisp but delicate. The mids are pronounced. The bass is deep, rich, and soul thumping. I'm kidding. I have no clue what I'm saying. I am not an audiophile. To me, these sound good enough. They sound clear. In fact, better than some of my other cheap in-ear headphones, like these $5 gas station ones. The biggest issue with the sound, I would say, is that the bass is not that deep, which may be an issue if you really want to bump to some bass heavy music. Because these are wired, you don't have to worry about charging them at all. They're never gonna die on you. So if I'm going out on a long trip, especially a backpacking or fast packing trip for multiple days, I don't want to have to worry about charging a Bluetooth headphone. That's just one extra thing to charge. And also, I don't have to worry about losing one of them, because these can sometimes be lost pretty easily. These, you're not gonna lose them, unless you forget them, but you're not just gonna drop them and lose them. They're pretty big. And that brings me to my first con, the size of these. These are obviously bulky and a lot larger than an in-ear headphone. I've found this to be mostly an issue if I'm going to be watching something while I sleep. Sometimes I like to lay on my side and with a headphone in ear, and I can't do that with these. It's not that big of an issue though, because if you do sleep on the side, you want to lay on your side while you watch a video or something, just take one out and only have one in and lay on this side. Some people might say the pack size is big, like, oh, you know, this will be uncomfortable to put in your pocket, which is true. You know, it would be uncomfortable to put in your pocket, but you don't even need to put these in your pocket. If you're not using the headphones, just leave them on your ear. Just don't have music through them, but leave them on your ear. They're comfortable enough to just leave there, and it's not going to inhibit your listening, you know, because the outside sounds can pass right through them. Just leave them there. With the open back construction, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So it does let in a lot of the surrounding sound in. However, it also lets the headphone sound out. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that loud to begin with. It's not loud to the point. It will never get to the point where it sounds like a like one of those people who bring a Bluetooth speaker on the trail. You know, it's not going to be like that. You know, the biggest issue you'd probably have with this is if you're sharing a tent with someone, or you're in like I don't know, hostel or someplace where you're close to people, very close by, and you're listening to something through these. Then they might hear it. However, you can lower these to the point where you can still hear it, but other people can't. Another con with these are the weight. These come in at 1.6 ounces. Now that's roughly the same weight as these fake pair of AirPods I have. Compared to some other in-ear wired headphones, the lightest pair I have are these cheaper ones, which were like $5 at a gas station or something. These weigh 0.5. These are 1.6. So it's 1.1 ounce heavier than my lightest pair of wired headphones. That is pretty significant. But for me, it's worth it in the end. It's worth the wait. And lastly, I want to talk about the construction. These feel like $20 headphones. The wire is pretty thin and cheap feeling. It's not braided or anything, so it gets tangled pretty easily. And also you can see the, let me see if I can focus. Okay, well, it's splits to two right here, but these two wires, yeah, now you can see that. This is like two wires connected. This reminds me of like when I was a kid, you get those like super cheap headphones, or like the headphones you get on a plane, right? And you can start ripping them apart, the two wires that are like glued together for a moment before you rip them. Actually, you know what? Here, this is what I mean. These are actually from, I'm pretty sure these are from Delta. Yeah, these are from Delta. Oh, can you see the logo there? But yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you. Oh gosh, I need to untangle these. That's the thing with this cheap wire, you know, this thin cheap wiring, is that it tangles really easily. Okay, here, basically just doing, oh come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so satisfying. Okay, anyways, oh gosh, these are trash. I need to throw those away or something. But yeah, that's basically the same as this. You know, it's not super well made, but it's 20 bucks. It's 20 bucks, and if something happens, you can replace it easily. You don't have to worry about losing it. And I've used this for a decent amount of time now, you know, brought it out on trips and used it running multiple times. Unless you do something yourself, like you have that urge to rip apart these two wires, like I do right now, but I'm not going to. But unless you do that yourself, it's not just going to happen by itself. I forgot, there is one more con, and this con is a subjective con, and that is how they look. Some people might not like this retro, yeah, I'd say retro style. I think they look kind of cool. But that's up to you. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about these. If you guys use some other type of headphones that you swear by, please let me know in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful, please give me a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Happy trails.